Disney recently confirmed and then reconfirmed it to investors that Star Wars is once again going to film to drive box office interest, and that they will be releasing two Star Wars films in 1 year and then another one the following year, for a total of three in the span of less than 2 years. So once again, this comes at us from Disney, who was recently talking about upcoming projects and specifically Star Wars and how they want to get back to Star Wars films coming in a pretty rapid succession and following the Marvel Studios model, but also that these films are going to be vastly different every entry to make sure that there isn't oversaturation. So with that in mind, they confirmed that May 22nd of 2026 we'll see the release of The Mandalorian and Grogu. Now, in my opinion, it's pretty ballsy to release a Star Wars film a handful of weeks after Avengers Doomsday, because it didn't help solo a Star Wars story, but that was also sandwiched right in the middle of an Avengers film and Deadpool 2, so there's something to be said about that. Again, it's a different audience, it's Grogu, they're gonna move merchandise, so I kind of get this. But again, I could see this getting delayed just a little bit as well. Either way, though, moving on to December 18th of 2026, we will see the new Jedi Order film starring Rey. This is one of those films that's supposed to start what we hear is a brand new trilogy, picking up with Rey and her new Jedi Order and then following her story and where this goes. Again, we are in uncharted Star Wars land again, so they can do pretty much anything that they want, so we'll see what happens. And then, for December 17th of 2027, just about a year later, there is a Star Wars film, but they would not confirm what it is. It's either the Mandoverse film, the crossover film uniting everything, or it's the Dawn of the Jedi. They're remaining very quiet, and from what we've heard, Dave Filoni might be the one that gets his Mandoverse film later because he's still working on Ahsoka. He's involved with Mando and Grogu and some of the other TV stuff, so he might just be spread too thin right now, which would make sense for the Dawn of the Jedi film, which is supposed to apparently have ties to the new Jedi Order film from Rey and everything else. So if this turns out to all stay, it's going to be interesting to see just what the messaging here is and how they hope to not oversaturate Star Wars. And you also got to take into consideration follow-up seasons of Star Wars TV series, new series, and so much more. So I'm definitely hyped for all this, but again, they got to be real cautious and make sure that there is a discrepancy between all the content and what it looks like.